Welcome to Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium in New Philadelphia as we bring you boys high school soccer action on Big Time Sports. The Dover Tornadoes playing the New Philadelphia Quakers as the football field's been turned into a soccer pitch. Scott Robinson along with Jim Dimmermuth to bring you all the action, and this has traditionally been a great rivalry, and I wouldn't say it rivals the annual football game, but this has turned into a pretty good rivalry between two decent teams.
Yes, it has, Scott. Two different sports, and the boys take this serious. It's a pride game tonight that they're playing for.
So the Quakers and the Tornadoes ready to do battle here again as we get ready for boys high school soccer here on the Chibo's pregame show. We sure appreciate Chibo's being with us in Waynesburg. If you haven't been there, you need to be. Great Italian food. They also have a fine selection of other items as well. That's Chibo's in Waynesburg, our pregame sponsor here on Big Time Sports. We'll come back with the start of our match between the New Philadelphia Quakers and the Dover Tornadoes in a moment. Stay with us right here on Big Time Sports. Between the Tornadoes and the Quakers, setting the lineup for the New Philadelphia Quakers, it'll be Michael Cornell and Tyler Cox up front, Harry Spring, Luke Zenas, Joel Horton, Nick Roth, and Colin Huth. And the midfielders, Josh Salush, Chris Brace, and Eric Fischel, the defenders, and Ernie Turnabeni will be the goalie. For the Tornadoes, it'll be Adam Walters and Jeff Piles up front. The midfielders, Micah Miller-Eshelman, Kyle Dummermuth, Adam Edwards, John Harrington, and Chris Antonelli. The deep backs, Cody Eckert, David Maurer, and Louis Lepresti. The goalie is Ian Alexander. And this is being brought to you by Almond Timbers. Stop in and enjoy a round at Almond Timbers, Tuscarawas Valley's newest golf facility. It offers you a scenic round of golf at affordable rates. You can give them a call at 330-602-6865. We'll be hearing more about Almond Timbers coming up at halftime. So the Tornadoes and Quakers skirmishing. And Harry Spring has it. He pushes it ahead, and it's off to the side. It'll be a throw-in for the Tornadoes. Big kick by the Tornadoes. And Kyle Dummermuth up front, tied up there with Josh Salush. And collision there at about the 45-yard line. And that was Colin Huth involved in that one. Harrington's got it for the Tornadoes. He'll take it to the outside to Chris Antonelli. Up front to Walters. And then out to the Quakers. Just underway in our first half of our soccer match between Dover and New Philadelphia. That's Adam Edwards. Got a head on it there, but not much to do with it. Long pass ahead to Huth. The Dover defenders are going to have to retreat. Alexander can't hang on to it, and it just goes past the goalpost. And the Quakers had an outstanding chance. Wow, that is unbelievable.
That not go in?
I think the field must be sloped to the left because that one nearly went in. And usually the team that draws first blood in this one often comes out on top.
Come on, Josh, get in there.
Huth delivers, and that's going to go all the way through to the far side. And out. It'll be a goal kick for the, well, they're going to say throw-in. Must have cleared the sideline, not the end line. So the Tornadoes will throw it in. Dummermuth ahead to Piles. Harrington, the touch pass ahead. Dummermuth on the fly down the left side. A little give and go to himself. Looks like it'll be a corner kick for the Tornadoes. So Dover with an opportunity. Nice hustle there by Kyle Dumermuth to get it down the field.
Kyle kicked it into after gear after he did that give and go to himself and just kicked it into second gear, Scott. And so he was lucky to get a body on him. There's a header in
the header just to the left of the net. And it'll be a goal kick for the Quakers. I believe that was David Maurer with the header attempt. No score between Dover and New Philadelphia. Quakers coached by Andy Richards, and the Tornadoes coached by Rod Simmons. Appreciate both of their help this week, getting ready for this one.
Well, Scott, this game is starting out just like the Dover Philly girls game here just 2 hours ago. Both teams coming out with some fire, a little excitement, and hopefully we're going to see some balls going into the goal here real quick.
Yeah, certainly. In the past, there hasn't been too many. You know, a goal or two a game is about all that's averaged probably over the last few years. All time, Dover's won 17 times. New Philadelphia has won 12. And there have been, I believe, 7 or 8 ties, something like that. So Harrington with it, drops it back. Maurer ahead to Miller Eshelman. Piles not ready for it. And the Quakers, Michael Cornell tried to do something with it. Antonelli drops it inside to Harrington. Harrington feeds it to Piles. Taken away in there by Luke Zemus. A little more physical in the boys' action. And that's got to be offsides on Adam Walters. He was a couple of steps ahead of the play. 34 minutes to go here in the first half. No score between Dover and New Philadelphia. Heads it into the turf. And the Tornadoes on the run. Harrington chips it ahead. Piles has got it down the left side. And that one's sent into the band shell. So it'll be a goal kick for the New Philadelphia Quakers. Second year for Rod Simmons, replacing longtime coach John Lafredo. Andy Richards in his first year replacing Brian Rotuno, who spent about 9 years at the helm of the Quaker program. So it's transition time for both programs.
Brian was honored between the girls and the boys game here tonight for his years of service and contribution to the soccer program, which was a nice thing to see. And I think Coach Lafredo is just kind of enjoying that new little boy he is.
Yeah, I think he's enjoying him a lot. I know he is. I see him on a regular basis. So that is going to go out of bounds. And it will be a throw in for the Quakers. Harry Spring will take it here from the side. So Maurer trying to make a run up the right side. This time passes to Adams, or rather to Adam Edwards, and then Harrington flips it, and it's out as a throw-in for the Quakers. No score early on. Both teams just trying to get their legs here. Miller Eshelman has taken away by Luke Zemus. Zemus with it. Still on the run. Harrington trying to get it away from him. Zemus still has it. Launches a shot just over the crossbar. And it'll be a goal kick for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes. Louis Lepresti with it. Can't do much with it. Kicked out of bounds. Throw in for the Quakers. Michael Cornell has it. Look inside to spring and then kicked out. Again, it'll be a throw in for New Philadelphia. Miller Eshelman has got it for the Tornadoes. Jeff Piles turns on the Jets down the outside. They'll try and cut him off, and then the Quakers just basically run him out of room, and they'll get the goal kick out of it.
With Dover sending some speed up onto the offensive end here tonight. That's 2 nice runs, but come up empty on both of them. But I'm sure that there will be, shots here soon.
Dimmermuth able to get it into Walters.
Center back in the middle of the field.
Taken away by the Quakers. Hey, we want to remind you to enjoy your round at Almond Timbers. Tuscarawas Valley's newest golf facility offers a scenic round of golf at affordable rates. In case you didn't know, they also have a banquet facility and catering available all year round. You want to give them a call now to book your event or golf outing. Still not too late to do that. They are located on State Route 516 Northwest in Dover. Their phone number 330-602-6865. So stop in and see the fine folks at Almond Timbers Golf Course. You'll be hearing more about that coming up here at the half. And that's going to go out as a throw in for the Tornadoes. A lot of action between the 20s, but not much around the goal box so far. Scott Robinson and Jim Dimmermuth bringing you the action from Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. Not sure Woody would have approved of playing soccer in a football stadium, but they're doing it anyway.
Well, the stadium has had some work this week. They had the band preview here on Wednesday night, the football game last night, the soccer today.
Oh, they played football here last night?
Or no,
that wasn't much of a game.
Well, there were 2 teams running up and down the field.
Yeah, exactly.
One was on the defensive end, chasing Will McEwen.
Yeah, exactly. What a game he had, 300+ yards. That's amazing. That's a big performance. Marcus Memrell had a couple hundred yards.
We've got some talented football players in the area.
About 28.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Don't forget, from suits to work boots, try Miller Clothing and Shoes in downtown New Philadelphia. Marty Miller has a team of all-stars like Hager, Lee, and Wrangler jeans. And for your feet, it's Hush Puppy and Red Wing shoes. And to complete the wardrobe, how about Carhartt, Van Heusen, and Arrow? The best is at Miller Clothing and Shoes in downtown New Philadelphia. We'll take a break, come back with more in a moment. No score between Dover and New Philadelphia. Stay with us here on Big Time Sports. As we return to action, the Dover Tornadoes have it. Trying to work it up the side. And nowhere to go. As the Quakers have the throw in, that one goes off of the Quakers. Looks like Nick Roth might have taken that one off the head. At that time, Chris Brace couldn't hold on to it. So the Tornadoes will have a throw in from the side. And that's going to bring the goalie into play, Ernie Turnabeni. Will grab it. And the Tornadoes will get it back. Like a Miller Eshelman will throw it in from the side. And a substitution coming in for the Tornadoes. Try and check on that for you here momentarily. Fischel and Jeff Piles get tied up. We'll have the kick on the foul. So over to take the kick is Cody Eckert, and he puts it right in front of the goal.
Like Dover's going to get a corner kick out of the deal, Scott. Must have gone off of a Philly defender or the keeper.
Well, that was pretty close. So Kyle Dumermuth will take the corner kick. And he's going to lay it right down in front. And again, they'll get another corner kick as that one headed out by the Quakers. I guess I'm a little surprised that Kyle, given his skills, is not more in front of the net there. That time. Served in, goal for the Dover Tornadoes as Jeff Piles on the header from the corner kick by Kyle Dumermuth. So now you know why he was taking the corner kick.
Why question the coach?
Yeah, why question? So senior to senior, and the Dover Tornadoes are up early, 1-0. So an assist for Dumermuth, the goal for Piles. And the Tornadoes on top. It just looks like the Quakers have a lot of youngsters that are young, really. It appears that way, or at least physically young.
Well, if you look down through the program, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors, 7, 8 seniors, but minimal playing time.
Not a lot of experience. Yeah.
We're just lacking experience here on the Quaker side. Nick Roth is one of the seniors. He's also one of the smallest kids on the team.
Yeah, there are some youngsters that are not particularly big, but you don't have to be big to play soccer.
No.
You just have to be physically tough. That is a big part of it. So the Dover Tornadoes leading it 1-0 here with 24 minutes to go. Kyle Dumermuth, the corner kick, the header by Jeff Piles at the 25-minute mark. And that kick is going to go, rather they'll throw it in for the Quakers. And Dover will get it back, and they'll take the throw in. Oh, big collision there. As Piles got the worst of that in the collision with Eric Fischel. I think it says soccer is not a tough sport. Really doesn't watch very much of it, do they?
These guys wear shin pads. That is it.
Kyle Dumermuth tries to get something going there. Harrington has it. And that's going to roll out as Michael Cornell unable to keep it on his foot. Louis Lopresti to throw it in. Walters the header, the clear by the Quakers. Over to the far side. So the Quakers will get the throw in with 22.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Dover leading it 1-0. One of the things that we talked about before is the fact that the football field really wasn't designed for soccer, so it's a little bit more narrow than the regular width of normal soccer fields. So in the boys' game, it certainly does present more issues than it does necessarily in a women's game.
Right, in the girls' game today, it seemed like the girls were fine with it, but with the boys, a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, they have to play the finesse game, and it's challenging, to go from. There we go.
Shot is good. Another goal, and it's going to be Jeff Piles again. His second goal with 21:45 to play in the first half. So a big first half for the Tornadoes. They've scored 2 goals. There were times when Dover didn't score 2 goals in 3 or 4 games. Back in the day. I'll tell you that Dover is putting a clinic on here tonight for the Philly fans. They're moving the ball up the field at will. Not taking anything away from the New Philly defenders, but Dover just has a step on them on occasions. Well, now the Quakers on the attack. They're going to cross to Huth. Can't get to it, and the Tornadoes will have the throw-in. You can just see a little bit of the experience factor taking place here. It just seems like Dover's a lot more comfortable right now. And again, I think, like you said, part of that is coming back, their experience and Philly's inexperience as far as the maturity level on these players. So the throw in for the Quakers. Micah Miller-Eshelman controls it over to Harrington. Harrington having trouble controlling it, gets it under control, gives it to Maurer. And McLaughlin kicks it back, then Maurer sends it to the middle of the field. Kyle Dumermuth is there. Tried to make a move with it, taken away. And head the other way as Miller-Eshelman has it. 20 minutes to go, halfway through the first half. Harrington has it taken away. And we'll get the whistle, and the Quakers will have the free kick. 2-0 Dover with the lead. Jacob Zemus heads it ahead. Turn and go by Tim McLaughlin. Quakers get it back. Springs feet inside. Nicely deflected by Miller-Eshelman. Luke Zemus with it, chips it ahead. Tornadoes Louis Lopresti just knocks it out. Quick throw in by the Quakers. And the ball was out of bounds, so the Tornadoes will get it back. Don't forget, Gary's Italian Market in Deli has a big-time sports special, and this week it's buy one Italian sub and get the second one at half price. That offer is now through next Friday. Gary's Italian Market and Deli is on Tuscarawas Avenue in Dover. Sandwiches, salads, lunch specials, he has it all. Stop in at Gary's Italian Market and Deli on Tuscarawas Avenue in Dover. Adam Edwards knocks it away. Dumermuth's got it. Dumermuth ahead, nobody there. And it's rejected back. Give the Quakers an opportunity. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more in a moment. Dover leading New Philadelphia 2-0. More after this on Big Time Sports. 17:42 to go here in the first half. And the Quakers will have a throw in on the near side. You know, we talked about the fact that this isn't designed really for soccer. The Quakers do have a nice field that's available to them, only they like to have this under the lights here at the stadium, and it's just a good environment for a special game like this Dover New Philadelphia game.
Sure. Billy just put that new park together down on the south side, and it's got the lights, you know, parking, plenty of parking, but this is a very, very nice place, nice setting. I mean, as you and I look out, we've got the lagoon sitting over there. A couple hundred people here tonight. We got the park behind us. And it's a good evening for soccer.
Yeah, it really is. Dover leading it. It's a really good night for Dover. They lead it 2-0. So they're really happy. Also want to remind you, our good friends at Almond Timbers Golf Facility and Banquet Center, bringing you our coverage tonight, along with many of our other regular big-time sports sponsors. That one's going to be called out. Give Almond Timbers a call at 330-602-6865 if you're looking for a banquet facility or catering available. It's available all year round. Luke Zemus will take the kick for the Quakers. And that one sneaks through. And Ian Alexander's going to have to pick it up. He'll come out from the crease to pick it up.
Well, Scott, when the ball went in there, I thought, oh, that's an easy kick out, clear out by a Dover defender. It rolled right up over his foot, right into the pack again.
Colin Huth, they're going to... I thought that was fine. I think they just had a mistaken whistle there. Dover will have it. Sub will come in for the Tornadoes. Adam Walters returns. Also in the game for the Tornadoes is number 23, Tyler Skelton. Booth, nice little crossover move. Knocked away, though, by Louis Lopresti. Miller Eshelman has it. Walters can't hang on to it. Stolen away by Harry Spring. Those 50-50 balls, Dover seems to be getting more of them than Philly right now. Walters, touch pass outside. It's going to be a shot on goal, but it's wide to the right, and it'll be a goal kick for the Quakers.
Dover seems to be showing just, I mean, even though they're up 2-0 at this point, they're still hungry. I mean, it looks like they're showing a lot more intensity here. And like you said, the 50-50 balls, Dover's going at them with some authority.
So on the far side, it'll be Chris Brace to throw it in. Skelton gives it up to Dummermuth. Dummermuth has it knocked down by Salush. Cornell kicks it ahead. And Ian Alexander will clear it. John Harrington with it out near the midfield stripe. Official ahead to Huth. Stolen away by Miller Eshelman. And now the pass to Skelton. Skelton had something going, gets it over to Walters.
And he launches it.
That's a good word for it. He launched it. You don't mind when they launch it, but they need to launch it on target.
He was about 15 yards wide and about 30 yards high.
So a goal kick for the Quakers with 13:08 to go here in the first half. Don't forget, we've got more football coming up on Big Time Sports. Friday night at Kelly Field in Midvale. It'll be the Garaway Pirates and the Indian Valley Braves tangling. So we hope you stay with us for that one. I'll be there along with Bruce Witter. So Zemus down the left side. Adam Edwards chasing. And Edwards able to clear it. Harry Spring keeps it in the offensive end. And then Fischel will center it up. 50-50 ball, won by the Tornadoes, and then taken back by the Quakers. Dummermuth on the run. He's got a man out to his right. He'll take it down into the corner. And I think they're going to get a corner kick out of that. So Dummermuth will take the corner kick.
We're on a substitution right now.
And Piles will take the kick here. See if he can return the favor to Dummermuth. They're going to go far side with it. And it's just going to bounce right out the far side. A little too far on the kick. Spring down the left side. Picked up by Maurer, kicked away. And Fischel will have to come and get it for the Quakers. Piles turns on the Jets. They have a little collision there, and it will be a throw in for the Quakers. Harrington puts it ahead to Walters. Piles on the run. He'll get the served ball. Piles looking for the hat trick here in the first half. The left-footed shot is good for another goal.
That's the 10:41 mark. Jeff Piles with his hat trick.
So that is the third goal for Piles on the pass from Walters. And this one has definitely turned in the Dover Tornadoes' favor. So more experienced Dover team having its way here at Quaker Stadium so far in the first half.
Yeah, this is definitely not what you want to do as a first-year coach. Your first Dover Philly game gets shut out. Philly will have to just regroup here and come out and make a few adjustments, you know.
Well, the one thing you don't want to do is allow Dover to score again here.
No, you need to stop them now the rest of the half. And go into halftime anyhow with a little bit of confidence if you're able to shut them down for 11 minutes.
Loose pass knocked down by Edwards. Antonelli with it. Looking for Piles. And now Edwards.
One thing in Dover's favor is the scorekeeper, the timekeeper has not started the clock since the last goal.
So the clock now officially running.
Okay.
So they want him to reset the clock, I think, is what I think he's trying to give some hand signals as to how much time is left.
Looked like he was doing 9.
We'll take a break. We'll come back with more in a moment here on Big Time Sports. Kyle Dummermuth tries to center one on goal and just a little bit too long. The Quakers will have the goal kick. Dover leading it 3-0. So the pass ahead is out, and it'll be a throw in for the Dover Tornadoes. been a good first half for the Tornadoes. 3 goals and a half is an offensive explosion.
Yeah, like you said earlier, 1-0 won a lot of ball games in past. 0-0 during regular season has happened as well. Like, what, 12 ties over the last?
Yeah, something like that, 10 or 12 ties. There's a lot as the Tornadoes. Piles again is there this time. Just couldn't quite get enough foot on it to center it. And as we mentioned, we do want to thank our good friends at Almond Timbers Golf Course for helping bring this broadcast to you tonight. Stop in and see the Phillips family and all your friends at Almond Timbers Golf Course on Route 516 near Dover. 330-602-6865. Coming up here at the half, we'll have the Big Jim's Burgers and More halftime report. As you might expect, it pretty seriously favors the Dover Tornadoes right now. So down near the 6-minute mark, Scott Robinson and Jim Dummermuth with you as we bring you high school soccer action from Quaker Stadium in New Philadelphia. John Harrington with it. Gets it to the outside. Antonelli let it go through his feet there, and Colin Huth will throw it in. Harrington has it, gives it over to Edwards. Edwards sends it out into space, and the Quaker goalie will come out to pick it up. Turnabeni will give it a boot. Zemas controlling it. Tries to dribble through a couple of Dover defenders. Tornadoes steal it away. As Harrington goes left side to Piles. Piles back toward the middle. Nobody there. Turnabeni is able to pick it up. Three 0. Dover leading New Philadelphia here in boys high school soccer action. To the outside, Antonelli keeps it in, and then it's knocked out.
Well, Jeffrey Piles is playing an awesome first half here. He's got the 3 goals, and now he's trying to assist. I mean, the give and go to the outside there was a good judgment call on his part.
For all your construction needs, you should go to Beatty'sBuilders.com, where you'll find all the necessary construction aspects for home improvement. Beatty's Builders specializes in post-frame stud wall buildings, also home additions and remodeling, and home building. Beatty's Builders have been in business for 13 years, and the owner, Carl Beatty, has been in construction for more than 28 years. They're now located at 1219 West High Avenue near New Philadelphia. In New Philadelphia, down by Walmart. If you have any questions or you're thinking of any home improvements in the future, give them a call at 330-339-2333. That's Beatty's Builders. So the Quakers with it. Huth has it. And to Joel Borton. Taken back by the Quakers. As we wind this one down, 3.5 minutes to go. And the New Philadelphia Quakers will have it. Harry Sprang is going to take the free kick. Coming up at halftime, in addition to the Big Jim's Burgers and More halftime report, we talk with Julia Phillips of Almond Timbers. So we look forward to doing that, finding out a little bit more about the golf course as Ian Alexander with the save. So a good chance there for the Quakers. They're starting to show some life offensively. And that one stolen back by the Tornadoes. Piles gets the return pass. And the Tornadoes pretty much doing whatever they want offensively. They're just working it right up the field. As Miller Eshelman able to get it across the field to McLaughlin. Now back to Harrington. To the outside, and Antonelli passed just a little too far in front of him.
A little bit long. Like you said, Scott, Dover is pretty much moving the ball at will here. this point in the game.
Yeah, the Tornadoes have absolutely controlled both ends, defensively and offensively. We're down in the final 2 minutes here of the first half. Huth trying to get something going, and he has shown the most energy of about all the Quakers. He has been very active, and that throw-in will come to the Quakers. Minute 46 to go. And Alexander will pick it up. He'll send it out near midfield. Salush able to head it. And the long chip with a minute 15 to go here in the first half. Quakers a throw in.
Nice center pass by Colin Huth there. And like you say, Scott, he has shown a lot of energy. Hopefully he can find someone at halftime, one of his teammates, to say, hey, let me help you out.
Right, before we take our halftime break, though, we are going to talk with Julia Phillips of Almond Timbers, so we'll do that before we take our break as this half is winding down. And so the Quakers will throw it in, and we're going to have the foul call on McLaughlin. And the Quakers need to hurry up here with 25 seconds. Zemus needs to get the ball spotted and get the kick away, and he does. To the far side, Salush, the header, and got just enough of a piece of it, and it's out. So the final 5 seconds will run out here. And here at the half, it's 3-0. The Dover leading New Philadelphia. And Jim, while we have a chance, let's quickly, we need to get your Big Jim's Burgers More halftime report in. Let's take a look at what our halftime statistics show there. If you could go back and just take a look at some of the numbers for us.
Sure. Halftime, we had Dover with 4 shots on goal, and Dover keeper had one save, and New Philly had 2 shots on goal, and they were both a little wide, so there was no saves by Dover or by New Philly keeper, or the Dover keeper, I'm sorry. And Jeffrey Piles with the trifecta had 3 goals at the 25-11 mark, the 21-45, and at 10-41.
So that is the Big Jim's Burgers and More halftime report. We appreciate Big Jim being with us tonight. And sorry we had to give him an abbreviated halftime report, but we're running just a little behind here with 32 minutes to go here in the match. The Dover Tornadoes lead at 3-0. I want to thank Almond Timbers, too. Almond Timbers Golf Course. Julia Phillips here, of course. At halftime, we appreciate her being here to talk with us. So Harry Spring will take the goal kick for the New Philadelphia Quakers. And, you know, this is what it's all about. The kids having a chance to play under the lights here at Quaker Stadium. This is what really gives it its atmosphere. Al Dumermuth with it, and they're going to give the free kick to the Quakers.
Kyle might have had a handful of jersey there. This has been the boys have been playing aggressive and nothing dirty, but the officials have been trying to watch the jersey pulls, and Kyle got caught that time.
Tornadoes are going to have it. Maurer will throw it in. And it's going to roll right down the line and finally roll out where the Quakers will have the throw in. We have a substitution coming in for the Quakers as Luke Zemus will go out, and I believe Jacob Zemus will come in, sophomore midfielder. Quakers will get it out of there, but Dover's done a nice job of locking it in the Quaker zone. Harrington Nice move there to keep control of it.
A nice heel pass by Jeffrey Piles. I mean, this kid is just, seems like he is going to be the ultimate player here in the ECOL. I mean, he's showing passing skills, dribbling ball skills, shots on goal. I mean, I'm sure if the coach said, hey, we need you to play keeper tonight, sure, put me in, coach.
Micah Miller-Eshelman tried to get it across to Piles. Dummermuth has it. Dummermuth has it poked away. And Zemus will send it. Takes a little pressure off the Quaker goalie. And Tyler Cox finally just runs out of real estate. And it will be a goal kick for the Tornadoes. Nice kick there by the Tornadoes. Salush, though, to Zemus. And now Cox with it. And he has it taken away by Maurer. Don't forget Gary's Italian Market and Deli. They offer a great special, the Big Time Sports Special, every week. And this week it's going to be the buy one Italian sub, get the second one half price. It's at Gary's Italian Market and Deli on Tuscarawas Avenue in Dover. A little less than 29 minutes to go in this one. And the Dover Tornadoes leading it 3-0 on the Dover Dental Group scoreboard. Quakers and Tornadoes locked up in a good one as Luke Zemus will throw it in. And Harrington will steal it for the Tornadoes. He'll bring it up to the outside to Antonelli. Antonelli's got it to Piles. And now the give and go. Dummermuth with it. Dummermuth to the outside. Piles again. Piles, the shot rolls in front of the crease. Antonelli tried to center it. Still trying to get it there. Nice shot on goal. Turnabeni, though, with the save. Dummermuth trying to get it ahead to Piles. And the Tornadoes really have been in control pretty much throughout this one. Jacob Zemus to Cox on the wing. Cox takes the shot just over the crossbar. So something positive offensively for the Quakers. The Tornadoes will make a substitution. Antonelli is out. And in is Charlie Deeds. So the goal kick by the Tornadoes. And they are in full offense mode.
Got a 4-on-4
and that is basically a swing and a miss by Piles. And a goal kick for the Quakers. So coming up at the end of our contest, we'll have the Texas Roadhouse post-game show. We'll also have the Manor Restaurant MVP. And just guessing that somebody that's got 3 goals and it's a 3-0 game, they probably are a leading contender right now. Luke Zemus with us, takes it to the outside. And Huth on the run, trying to catch up to it before it goes out, cannot.
And again, Scott, that comes into play with the narrow field. Two players tangled up on the outside.
So the Tornadoes will have the kick. .25 minutes to go on the Dover Dental Group scoreboard. The Dover Tornadoes leading it 3-0. So the Quaker defenders have really had a chore tonight.
Yeah, they have definitely worked their backsides off tonight, Scott.
Felipe Bravo's in there for the Tornadoes. So what's going to take a break? 24 minutes to go in the match. 3-0. Dover leading New Philadelphia. Back with more in a moment on Big Time Sports. Ready to go with more action here. Adam Walters is there just across in front of the goal and out the other side. And it's going to be interesting to see what they call there. I thought it had rolled out. Possibly it should have been a corner kick, but they're going to say it's going to be a throw-in from the side for the Tornadoes. So the throw, Piles almost had a chance to get number 4 there. And instead it's flicked over the crossbar, and it'll be a goal kick for the New Philadelphia Quakers.
Dover definitely came to play tonight. They have done a half, well, 3/4 of a game at this point of pretty much flawless ball, Scott. And not that Philly's played bad. It's just that Dover's been the aggressor all night. And Philly's been on their heels. But they have not played bad ball.
Walters has it taken away by Zemus. Adam Edwards ahead to Walters. He can't control it, and it's just out along the side. You know, in talking with some of the coaches for the Tornadoes, they felt like they got a pretty good team. They think that they're going to do okay this season.
Right. I've had a chance to talk with my nephew multiple times, and Kyle seems to think that they will be a contender for the ECOL. You know, the maturity level that they have, the experience, and they work the ball, as you can see tonight, well as a team. They play the short game, a lot of small ball, and they do it well.
Shot by Dimmermuth, almost there. Saved by Turnabeni. You know, when you look at league implications here, you know, Riverview's always there at the top. You've got Coshocton, who's been state ranked in the past. ECOL is a much better soccer league than it used to be.
Right. Before, Riverview just kind of dominated, you know, and well, Philly had a run there for a couple years, and then Coach Lafredo put a couple good years together, and it seems like the three of them, you know, the Riverview, Cambridge, and Dover, and Philly and Dover, and then Cambridge comes into the play every once in a while.
Cambridge,
you know, Cambridge had a couple good years, and Coshocton, they've been, you know, so the ECOL has become very, very strong.
Give and go, Dimmermuth trying to get it. Salush there, though. He's been a rock defensively for the Quakers. New Philly just cannot seem to get the ball beyond the Dover defenders. Brace with it. Has it taken away from behind by Edwards. Maurer tried to clear it. Zemus keeps it in. Zemus, the crossover moves. The shot. And the save by Ian Alexander. Sluice, a lot taller than Jeff Piles there. Easily controlled the header, but went out of bounds. Throw in for the Tornadoes. Halfway through the second half. And the Tornadoes controlling it. That one sent high into the air. And nowhere to go over there on the far side. It'll be a throw in for the Tornadoes. Now they'll say, nope, it's going to be the Quakers. Nice crowd on hand for a Labor Day weekend. I want to remind you, too, Friday night, this coming Friday, we'll have the Garaway Pirates and the Indian Valley Braves on high school football action. Kelly Field in Midvale, the site. Scott Robinson, that would be me. We'll be there with Bruce Witter. Right now, I'm here with Jim Dumermuth.
And I am not Bruce, and I will not be during the football game on Friday night.
Yeah. Now that we've clearly identified ourselves. Booth with it for the Quakers, trying to get a shot off. Turns, left-footed shot, stopped by Maurer, and cleared out. Zemus takes it. Crossover moves, try to flick it inside. The left-footed shot, just wide of the goal. Give the Quakers credit. They continue to shoot the ball, and that's what they're going to have to do.
They have not given up, Scott. I mean, the chances haven't been many, but they're trying. And these kids, again, it's a pride thing, and they're playing hard. Yeah, a lot of teams might say, "Wow, we're down 3-0 at halftime. Let's just call it a night and go home. Get your date and go to a movie, right?"
Or Big Jim's for that matter.
Well, you know what? Dinner and the movie's always good.
That's exactly right. Don't sell yourself short.
Usually when I have dinner there, I'm ready for a nap.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a sandwich and fries in me. And
I usually nap during the movie. That's the problem. Kyle Dumermuth with it. Turn shot. Blocked by the Quakers.
Nick Roth got a foot in there on that one.
Harrington sends it to Turnabetti. And Zemus on the far side controls it again. Booth trying to get a run.
Now, Philly is actually showing some excitement here now. They're moving the ball, and the kids are sprinting up and down the field.
Joel Borton had it there for a minute. Then it's kicked out, and it'll be a throw in for the Dover Tornadoes. Quakers keep it in there. Nick Roth had it to Brace, and out of Zemus. Stolen away by Edwards, and Edwards determined to keep on going, and does. Ahead to Walters. Adam Walters with it to the outside. Gets the return pass, but it's knocked away by the Quakers. Jacob Zemus had a chance to clear it. Salush will.
Josh Salush has had a stellar game back there. He's been playing that sweeper position to pick up anything through the middle, and he's played it very well tonight. He will probably sleep well, so if his date is out there, she's going home by herself tonight.
Yeah. Brandon Deal into the game for the Tornadoes. Dover leading at 3-0. I want to thank Almond Timbers Golf Course for sponsoring our broadcast tonight. Don't forget the first annual Strasburg Firemen's Golf Scramble, Sunday, October 4th at Almond Timbers. Shotgun start at 9 a.m. A four-man scramble is going to be $55 per player. You also get a steak dinner after play. All entries must be prepaid by September the 27th. You can register by calling Brandon Lake at 330-407-0543 or Brandon Baker at 330-447-5686. All proceeds benefit the Strasburg Volunteer Fire Department. Another shot by the Tornadoes, saved by Turnabetti. Locked up there at the 40-yard line, and the Quakers will get it. Heading into the final 15 minutes here with Dover on top. It's nice to see both teams, though. They've played pretty well, and Dover just took advantage of some opportunities that they had, and they did what they had to do at this point. Alexander will corral that one. I believe that was Harry Spring with the big boot.
With the big boot from Harry. He's been quiet this half.
He was active there in the first half. It's not like the Quakers haven't tried. Denver's defense has just been very solid. Harrington with it. Denver really doesn't need to be in any hurry. Harrington's pocket picked by Zemus. And then Maurer takes it right back. So the Tornadoes just kind of work it up the field to Micah Miller-Eshelman. And Luke Zemus will turn on Dumermuth. And now we'll head the other way. It's just been really a game of up and back.
Right, and at this point, Dover can basically just start to play keep away and make the Philly players expend energy just to run to get to the ball and just.
Adam Edwards, nice little kick over to Micah Miller-Eshelman and Dumermuth. Trying to get to it. Salush got there first for the Quakers. And now Dumermuth has it again. It'll be out, and we'll take a timeout with Dover leading New Philadelphia 3-0. We'll be back with more soccer action in a moment here on Big Time Sports. Final 13 minutes of this match between Dover and New Philadelphia. The Tornadoes have the best of it so far. The Quaker ladies defeated the Dover Lady Tornadoes 3-1 in earlier action. Now we're into Deal to Harrington. We'll skip pass through. Miller-Eshelman looks to fire a shot. Brace tried to get it out of there. Dumermuth had a chance for the Tornadoes. And give the Quakers credit, they keep coming after you. Zemus. And a nice pass just deflected by Maurer. Maurer's had a good game for the Tornadoes defensively. He's really cleaned up a lot.
You know, as a team, Dover's defense, but like you said, Maurer has been a stellar performer tonight on the defense, but hats off to every one of those players back there, your midfielders and your sweeper stopper. They've done a whale of a job.
So the Tornadoes, Deal had it. Marco Morales is number 5. He is out there. And you almost sense that they're really trying to lock down defensively by moving players around a little bit. Put them in a little better position to defend. A lot of players getting into this game for the Tornadoes of Coach Rod Simmons, assisted by Toby Mathias. And for Andy Richard, he's assisted by Brian Heslop. Amazingly, that ball stayed in, so they're working along the sideline there. And off one of the Quakers, it'll be a throw-in for the Tornadoes. With about 10 minutes to go here in the second half of action, and Dover leading at 3-0. Scott Robinson and Jim Dumermuth with you from Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. Nice crowd on hand for good high school soccer. Miller-Eshelman has it taken away by Zemus. Zemus fights through it. Works up the left side. He's going to be a good one for the Quakers. Hits the deck, still maintains control. Adam Edwards, who I think is going to be a pretty good player for the Tornadoes in the future. His brother Drew played for the Tornadoes.
I was going to say, Adam's got some big shoes to fill in brother Drew's spot. And Drew was a good defender for Dover for. Yeah. He played with your son.
He played varsity for 4 years, so he good player. Marco Morales Puts it out across the goal area there, but it's taken away by the Quakers. Dover trying to get as many players as they can, and Louis Lopresti over there. Still defending. Harrington flips it ahead. Morales with the possession. And that one is launched into orbit by Jeff Piles, looking for goal number 4. That should prove he might want to be a tornado.
We're changing keepers at this point. I think that should be just about the final substitution. I think everybody's been in off the bench.
I believe that's Austin Quillen, to the best of our knowledge. So it looks like everybody's going to get to play here with 8.5 minutes to go. Tyler Cox on the run. And controlled by the Quakers. And back to the Tornadoes. Morales the long run. Just to see it knocked away right before he got to it. It's a little bit frustrating. More than a little if you're the one that's out there running after it.
If you have to go to it, and it's not there when you get there.
Luke Zemus tries to get the pass off. It's deflected out. And Nick Roth will throw it in here when we return to action here. Tyler Skelton and Tim McLaughlin are into the game. Don't forget about our Big Time Sports Special at Gary's Italian Market and Deli on Tuscarawas Avenue in Dover. This week it's buy one Italian sub and get one half price. Get the second one half price. That offer is now good through next Friday. Buy one Italian sub, get the second one half price at Gary's Italian Deli and Market on Tuscarawas Avenue in Dover. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more soccer action from Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium in a moment. Stay with us here on Big Time Sports. Piles on the move. Left-footed shot stopped by the goalie, Ernie Turnabetti. He's done a pretty good job back there. The ones he's had to stop have been pretty good shots.
This half, he has had 7 saves. Dover has just, shot 8 or 9 times at him, and he has done a great job. But that first half, when those BBs were coming at him and that corner kick, those are tough. Those are tough to defend because you've got 13 guys in front of you a lot of times, and you're looking for a ball in amidst a bunch of bodies and legs.
So David Maurer with it. To McLaughlin, he can't hang on to it. And the Quakers will throw it in. Nick Roth will throw it in. But again, we got another stoppage as more players in for both the Tornadoes and the Quakers. Piles goes out for the Tornadoes. That's probably his swan song for this one. As Brady Harnish is into the game. And again, another throw in for the Quakers. Roth headed back out by Maurer. And Kyle Dumermuth just kind of playing the general out there, just deciding where to go and where to direct the pass. As Louis Lopresti trying to make a run. And Austin Quillen with the save there. Actually came out, picked it up. Maurer tried to get it over to Dumermuth. Taken away by Joel Borton. And taken back by John Harrington. Down to 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Dover leading it 3-0. They scored early, and all 3 of the goals in that first half by Jeff Piles. And right now, Dover not really trying to score, just trying to take some time off the clock. These two teams will meet again in October. Brace, the shot is rejected. And the long shot over the goalpost and everything. So give the Quakers credit. They're still putting on a good effort here with a little less than 3.5 minutes to go.
Coach is still substituting in a few fresh legs. I think Philly has pretty much brought in their last couple kids. I didn't realize they were sitting there with their jackets on earlier. That they were spectators or JVs, but
Tornadoes are going to bring a couple more players on. And that'll take Kyle Dumermuth and John Harrington to the side, and that's got to be a good feeling as they're going to win this one. Felipe Bravo is in, along with Charlie Deeds. 2:45 to go in this one. Cole Honecker, the throw in. Jacob Zemus in on the play there, but Quillen will send it. And this is a game where you can say everybody got to play.
this is a game where at times you want to say, Coach, please take me out. I've been running now for 60 minutes. There's still 20 minutes to go. Take me out. Let me sit.
There's also a bunch of kids on the bench that want to get a letter this year. They need to play.
Exactly. But again, both teams, they played their hearts out. Dover just jumped on Philly right off the bat. And like I said earlier, they never said, we're done. They played, and they're still playing strong at this point.
It would have been easy to fold the tent and give the Quakers credit. They did not.
Right, correct.
Anymore. Usually 3 goals in a soccer game is most times when 1's an outburst, 3 is an absolute, almost a sure thing that you're going to win a game. Skelton got tied up there with Gabe Zanobi. And it's going to be the kick to Dover with a little bit less than a minute to go. Scott Robinson and Jim Dumermuth enjoyed bringing you this soccer game tonight under the lights at Quaker Stadium.
I've enjoyed it, Scott, because I got away from the grill and the deep fryer tonight to be out here.
Yeah.
To spend quality time with you.
At
Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium, watch a soccer game. And
the only thing that made it better is if you were with Charlie Jones. I know. I know the next thing coming.
No. I'm sure Charlie had something very, very important to do tonight. He'll probably have a date with Smoochie down at my place.
Probably.
While we're over here.
Yeah, probably. That's the way it normally goes. But now that Charlie's 47 years old.
Yes, for the 3rd time.
3rd time plus for you. As we are down to the final 10 seconds.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Corner kick here for the Quakers. They're going to try and punch one in.
2.
And that one is sent out. And that's the game. The Dover Tornadoes defeat the New Philadelphia Quakers 3-0. We'll come back, wrap it up with the Texas Roadhouse post-game show, and we'll have our Manor Restaurant MVP. That's all coming up shortly here on Big Time Sports. The final score, the Dover Tornadoes defeat the New Philadelphia Quakers 3-0 in boys high school soccer action, as we are now in the Texas Roadhouse post-game show. So let's talk about it a little bit. 3 goals, all in the first half for the Tornadoes, all by Jeff Piles. So let's take a look at the final numbers for our contest.
For the second half, Scott, we had shots on goal. We had New Philadelphia with 3 shots on goal. Dover had 8 shots on goal. And saves, New Philadelphia had 7, and Dover keeper had 2. And we are going to select Jeff Piles.
Jeff Piles is going to be our Man of Restaurant MVP. We appreciate Texas Roadhouse, and also now the Man of Restaurant MVP, Jeff Piles, with 3 goals and a great performance tonight.
Yes, he had the assist, first of all, from Kyle Dummermuth, and then the Walters boy gave him an assist, and he had 1 unassisted. So the trifecta was working perfect for him tonight.
It was working perfect. Can't ask for a better senior performance than what Jeff Piles had tonight. That's going to do it here from Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. The Dover Tornadoes defeat the New Philadelphia Quakers 3-0 in boys high school soccer action. For Jim Dummermuth and the rest of the Prestige Creative Marketing team, I'm Scott Robinson saying so long, everybody.